What's going on, guys? It's King Wolfblade back in once again today. For today, we're here to continue our journey through Assassin's Creed 2. In today's episode, in the next, this session, which is 3 episodes, um, well, I don't know if it's going to take the entire hour, but my plan is we are actually going to leave here and quit worrying and not worry about all this. Let's see what's faster. And we're going to go back to... We're going to go to the villa and see if I've got any cash in the chest. I think I do. And then we're going to go to here and clear out a bunch of this side stuff here. So this is going to be like a really running around, just chill, running around, doing side stuff session. Like I said, a session is normally it's 3 episodes because I record for an hour at a time and then break it up into 20-minute episodes. So that's what you should be expecting for this episode and the 2 after this. Again, I don't know if it's going to take all 3 to clear out that area, but it doesn't seem like we go back there for any main story stuff, and I can't remember if we do because it has been, oh lord, it's been a minute since I've played this game.
All who need aid are welcome here.
And so I can't remember if we go back there for any of the main story stuff, but if we don't, we'll go ahead now, go get all the viewpoints, treasures, any other collectibles that might be over in that area.
None can beat his prices or the freshness of his stock.
Yeah, we're going to the villa first. Oh, I have a team here. Come on. Memories, star, codex wall, villa chest. There's a assassin's tomb here. Yeah, Torde family. The Altitorde family. Well, I guess we're gonna be doing this, then we'll be going to the next. Then we go into that one area. I didn't realize there was stuff back here for me to do. Ooh, rats, more rats. I was raised in a small house by the Venetine Logan, within sight of the copper wave of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first, apprentice, and then wild-carrying cargo for my father's patron, Monsieur Marco Polo. It was a good life. Advanced wall jump. While running up the wall, use L and press X to jump in case of any direction. That didn't work. Gotcha. One day while ashore in the harbor looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20, but when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back clearly and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife and our young son. one afternoon that summer, Mr. Polo called me into his study. My father was already there beside an older man dressed in a strange-looking cape. Watching us at that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin. Removing his ring, he showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then when I didn't speak, Mr. Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and in return I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain, and so began my apprenticeship with Dante, one that was to destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. Okay. Is it a time limit thing? That was easy. In preparation for our voyage, Massar met with my repeatedly. At first, our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon I could look past all the laws and illusions and understand that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Monsieur Apollo had brought back from a place of the great Gishan Khan. The manuscript, the Codex, was about our order, the Assassins. Okay. That's kicking, quicken. Use. Oh, great. Can't fucking see. This camera's ass. Oh shit. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father, Mr. Polo, of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain, where it would be safe, but he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled the stories he had told me of the Templar, and it all became clear. Dante has been murdered. The Templar knew about the Codex as they knew about us seeking. My father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. Hold on, there's more. As Mr. Proto ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this number, I could draw on his credit more decos than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. Where's this one gonna take me? Oh, oh, you bitch! What the fuck? Where's the water? Huh, there's a glitch in the Matrix. Go, 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 go. We set sail that night. The ship drove a cargo to sell in the markets at Barconia. At first, all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Octanotu harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid my family in the hold. Pulling out the codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands, and I broke the spine. The pages slid slightly onto the floor. I scattered them into the chest box of contents I was carrying to market. The man who found us was drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still grinning while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on shore the next morning with the tide. Yikes. Ay. Up, across. Ooh. I never saw the sea again. Making my way for Florencia, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Bo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venetia to find my father. I returned for Venetia the next day. Both Poe and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I studied the classics, and took vast lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble at the court, accepted as one of their own. I took on the tripping of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son, and then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the codex, and to kill. Templars, together we would regain the honor of my wife and avenge the death of my father, two debts that could never be repaid. To the auditores that read this, remember that you are not a nobleman, you are not one of the Da Vinci's, you are one of the people. Avenge us. That all this was to get some story on Ezio's Fast and get $2,000. Can you open it? $3,000, so I got $5,000 back. And got that horrible story. Huh, okay.
Truly, I am blessed. I will find something more to your liking next time.
Excuse me. So, upstairs first.
Ezio! Come in, come in. To what do we owe the honor?